Good morning, everybody. It's another great day. It looks like the workers are energized today from their having their Sunday off. So they're getting the second to the last footing in now. We're going to do a little walk around, check on the cement because it rained. Probably maybe 2 hours after we did our last pour Friday night. So I wanted to take a stroll and take a look and see how the concrete set up on the last footing. The last footing that they poured before the rain, it looks okay. Has a little bit of weird color and a little indentation from the rain splatter on the top of it. I don't know if you can see it right there at the end of my finger. There'd be a frog right there stuck in the concrete upside down. So we're gonna have a lucky frog in the base of our house. So this is the other holes. They all seem to look like this. There's a little bit of standing water here in the holes from the ones that were all set up beforehand. Looks like everybody's getting comfortable around here, and now we got our pet chicken here. A rooster. So this is pour. We'll be again. We'll be doing 2 footings. This one's a little bit weird because they have one hole there, and then they got their one hole here. But there is a connection down at the bottom. At the top, it's separated, but on the bottom they have a hole, so they're gonna have to pour both of these holes at the same time. Well, started sprinkling, and now it is getting with it. It is pouring, so the guys are running and hiding. They were trying to get through it, to get these last 2 footings set up and poured, but we'll see how this works. The clouds are looking pretty dark for quite a while, all the way back out to San Benito area, which is that way. So, and that's the way the rain comes from for this area, which is where Maricel's from, is out in those mountains. But hopefully it lets up and lets us be able to continue getting things done and get some cement poured. Well, the rain has stopped. It's been 15-20 minutes, and now the guys are getting ready again to pour this concrete. So hopefully it stays nice, but man, it's actually, I think it's going to be, because my arm is on fire right now. Alrighty, so here's the beginning of the last 2 columns to be poured into place, that is. Still got a long ways to go. There it is. I don't know if you can see it in there. It's pretty shaded and dark. So this is our last one. We're camping down the rocks. Still got 4 more bags of mixture to make up. But I think they're gonna continue on pouring later on. They're gonna So, once they get done with this, they're gonna pouring these footings. They're gonna work on pouring like 1/3 of the way up or so of these footings, using these little handy dandy boxes we have right here and putting them together. And they'll fill it all, pour them all the way up to where they're gonna be using the tie beams. So it'd be better if we could just dig everything out, trench everything out, so we could just get the tie beams in. But we're working with limited amount of room here on our property. I mean, it's 2 lots, but our house is decent size, and then a little shack over here that takes up quite a bit of the real estate over here. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna put some of this dirt in after we pour some of the concrete. And this might be the last mix. Not 100% sure. They're gonna do old school leveling on it, so that'll be fun to see. To make sure both holes are at the same, since they're connected down at the bottom. They're not completely open like the previous one was, but they're connected.
Okay, I'm taking over the camera from my husband again, and just wanted to let you know, guys, I have one of my subscriber and a friend also. She's originally from Rosario, Batangas. Hi, Arlene. Welcome to our humble home in the future. She's currently living 2 barangays after of where my parents live, which is San Francisco. Maybe around 30 to 40 minutes drive to go to the city. She just dropped by to say hi and see our area, our location. She's talking now our foreman and everybody because they live at the same area where she came from. So everybody is cutting in half this molding to use for the column, because they said they're gonna only pour half of it like above the ground, so they can at least start putting all, you know, those dirt on, so they're easily to make a tie beams, you know, every corners. They're digging now the tie beam. So my friend Arlene are here are here watching too. How deep, kuya? Gaano kalalim yung hukay nyo? So from that line they're gonna dig 70 centimeter. Oh, that's like 2.5 feet. Yeah, it's about that. This is how they form the molding. This is 8 inches and then 16 inches. So this guy actually cut into the molding board. Well, my friend Arlene left already, so I have to go back. So you can see it's getting deeper right there, and then that one as well. And this guys already did 3. So this one, that one, and that one. And I heard they're going to pour this tree today before the end of the shift. Show you guys how much distance from the board with this rebar. This is probably like 3 inches, and then that one's about the same. I guess it's all the same. Looks like he started to pouring some liquids in there, or water, so that the cement stick to the metal. And Kuya have those type of like funnel for the cement, so they can pour the cement straight to the bottom. And here's the action. Let's see if it's gonna work. My husband's trying to throw coins inside.
Huh?
I thought it should be inside the hole, not there.
Oh, I put it in the concrete.
Really? My husband's funny.
Gotta have good fortune, right?
Ah, so easy. It works pretty good, that funnel is. So Kuya needs to shake the bottom. So instead of using a vibrator for that, but because we don't have the vibrator machine to shake this molding, so it's just knocking it using the using the hammer. I just wish we have a vibrator machine for this pose. Alright, Kuya is tempering it to make sure there's no space or bubbles inside. Formula actually of the column is less gravel than the footings, because the footing is 1 to 4. Then this one probably like 1 to 3, something like that. Yeah. I think what they're doing is they pour only the cement up to right here, which is the same level of the tie beam's gonna be, because the foreman saying that the tie beam needs to be all solid on the top of this column. So the tie beam is gonna be run all the way on the top of this column, because the column cement is gonna be right here for now. Well, before the end of our vlog today, I would like to shout out, guys, my husband, how kind he is to mow this whole entire street pretty much in Lanzones Street. Look how wide now is the road, and then if we're turning back to the main road, sorry for the sun, but look how clean it is now after he mowed it. And then the other side, wow, it's clean. Husband cleaned this left side of our lot. Looks like he's trying to clean the sidewalk here. And he also included cleaning up the shortcut going to our neighbor. Oh my god, he widened this up. Alright, well, that's it for today, guys. I think what they did is just doing the molding with the rebar column, and then they did pour of the tree that they did today, and they also did the tie beam hole. I think they're just waiting for 1 or 2 tub of the sand and cement, because they needed a little bit. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe now. Here is the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell button as well, so you'll get notified for our next video for the next day. Bye. Bye.